Well, after the shootout last week at Warren East, the Trojans celebrate homecoming tonight as they go for their fourth straight win of the season, hosting the Monroe County Falcons. Hi, everybody, from Trojan Field. It's Jay Turner alongside John Butler. Robert Bauer will join us a little bit later on. Axe is our studio producer, and this is the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to Kickoff. What a game it was last Friday night. The most exciting game in my 29 years of broadcasting the Trojans on the radio. It was a shootout at Warren East with Barren County putting up an unofficial school record 60 points to the Raiders 52. There were 15 touchdowns scored with 8 in the last 10 minutes of the game. The 112 points scored were the most of the game that we have broadcasted the last 29 seasons. Also, there were a total of 1,160 yards on offense between the two teams. Barren County had 575 yards, 378 on the ground, 207 through the air. Warren East had 583 yards, 427 passing, 156 rushing. Trojan quarterback Tate Spillman was 8 of 12 for 207 yards and 3 touchdowns. Spillman also had 15 carries for 107 and 2 more TDs. Dalen Thomas, 9 carries, 115 yards and a touchdown. Jordan Harris, 7 for 96. He had 2 touchdowns. Jackson Bird had 5 receptions for 154 yards and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, Bird and Braden Houchins each had 11 tackles. For Warren East, quarterback Dane Parsley was 25 of 40 for 427 yards. The Trojans going for their 4th straight win, something that hasn't been done since the 1995 season under Coach Billy Lindsay. Wins over Metcalfe County 54-14, Trigg County 30-6, and Warren East 60-52. A total of 144 points in the first 3 games, a stat that apparently has never been topped in the history of Barren County football. Tonight, according to Max Preps, the Trojans are a 16-point favorite over Monroe County, who is coached by 5th-year head coach John Pettit, second time around. He succeeded John Myers, who then went to Russellville after that. He coached the Falcons from 2005 to 2015, and Pettit compiling an 81-54 record. He took 2 teams to the State 2A semifinals in 08 and 09, and a team to the State 3A semifinals in 2012. He took back over the head coaching duties in 2020 and has an overall record of 16-32. They finished 6-6 last season. The Falcons are 1-2 to start this season. They opened up with a 44-13 win at Todd County Central, but has lost the last 2 games to Allen County Scottsville 40-6 and to Glasgow in overtime 15-14 in Tompkinsville last Friday night. Monroe County competes in Class 2A District 3 with Greene County, Metcalfe County, and Clinton County, and are predicted to finish second in their district behind Greene County. Somerset will be added to their district next year with a KHSAA realignment to make it a 5-team district. The Falcons beat the Trojans last season in Tompkinsville 34-14, snapping a 4-game Barren County win streak. Well, in the 15-14 overtime loss to Glasgow last week, Monroe County had 251 yards, 202 were on the ground with 49 passing. On 6 of 6 by Falcon quarterback Brent Williams. Williams is out tonight with an ankle injury, so he will not be playing for the Falcons. Williams also scored both touchdowns for the Falcons on 11 carries last week for 67 yards. Glasgow finished with 295. They had 193 rushing, 102 passing. John Butler has more analysis on this game tonight. And, John, what can we expect? We know that both teams have injuries, but maybe a little more to Monroe County with their quarterback not playing tonight.
Yeah, we may have more injuries overall, but the loss of Branson Williams is that's a monster loss, and it's disappointing from our perspective, too. I mean, he's their starting quarterback. He's thrown for 4 touchdowns and 300 yards in 3 games, and he's rushed for 218 and 3 touchdowns. So he's a leading, obviously, rusher and performer and so forth. Big kid, too. If you watch him play basketball, he's 6'5", too, and injured last week against Glasgow, and that's a monster loss for Monroe County, to be honest with you. And they've had this problem in the last so many years. I think it was 2-3 years ago. They went through like 4 quarterbacks. So I do think that's a loss that definitely is going to favor Barren. Barren is just so explosive offensively, and I guess what I'm interested more than anything tonight is, defensively we struggled last week. Some of it was due to, I think, some defensive injuries, but some of it was just due to, explosive plays by Warren East. think that's part of the something I'm interested in tonight. Have we made some corrections? Have we improved defensively? Last year Monroe got us at Monroe. We went over 3-0 and in a penalty-laden game. I do remember that much about it. Monroe knocked us off, so our only right now obstacle for going 4-0 right now is Monroe County. So hopefully it should be a good football game.
Well, we'll come back with more of the Don Frank Glasgow countdown to kickoff as Barren County hosts Monroe County for homecoming tonight. The homecoming ceremonies will be at halftime. We're about 21 minutes away. The Trojans and Falcons here at Trojan Field. Back with more on 104 The Score.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of.
This is Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan in Glasgow. Jay Turner with Don Butler, 17 and a half minutes away from the Trojans and the Falcons. Barren County is averaging 48 points a game, averaging 440 yards per game, 322 on the ground, 118 passing. Quarterback Tate Spillman, 14 of 22 for 355 yards thus far with 5 touchdowns. He has also carried the ball 27 times for 119 yards and 5 rushing TDs. Jordan Harris in just 2 games has ran for 261 yards and 3 touchdowns. Dalen Thomas in only 2 games has 186 yards and 1 TD. Jackson Bird has caught 9 passes for 228 yards and 3 touchdowns. And defensively, Braden Houchins leads with 28 tackles. Monroe County is averaging 21.3 points per game and 291 yards per game. 171 rushing, 120 passing. Quarterback Branson Williams, who we mentioned is out tonight. He's 20 of 34, one interception, 314 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He also has 40 carries for 218 yards and 3 TDs. Briar Burke has 38 carries, 167, and 1 TD, and has caught 8 passes for 152 yards and 2 touchdowns. Travis Wood has 7 receptions for 135 yards and 1 touchdown, and defensively, Greg Simmons leads the Falcons with 28 tackles. And let's look at some other stats, John. In 6A scoring, Barren County is number 2 in the state in Class 6A with 144 behind Great Crossing. You got Mayo, Henderson County, and St. X in the top 5. Barren County is number 1 in Class 6A rushing yards with 322. Number 5 in team scoring margin. Individually in rushing, Jordan Harris is 4th in 6A. Dalen Thomas is 8th. Individually in receiving, Jackson Bird is number 8 in the state in Class 6A with 228. And in individual scoring in 6A, quarterback Tate Spillman has 38 points. He ranks 4th. And in the rankings, it shows Barren County number 13 in the state, tied with Louisville Ballard.
Well, you hadn't heard that a lot. This is
That's right.
It's a small sample, just 3 games.
Right.
And obviously, I don't think anybody's comparing us right now to St. X or Trinity, and some of it has to do with schedule. But there's no question that we are, I've mentioned several times, offensively, this is team-wise the most explosive team that I've seen. Back in the 80s and back when Jared Browning was playing and Scott Gillen and that group back in the 80s, they had some people that could really run too and had good football teams. But just since I've been here, just team-wise, and then you have the quarterback with Tate Spillman that's kind of the commander of that offense. It's been very, very impressive that for the first time in a long time, Barren County can score multiple ways from anywhere on the field, which is quite exciting to watch.
Yep. Time to look at tonight's area schedule, brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Jamie Harris. And Glasgow and Allen County Scottsville battling out tonight to see who stays undefeated.
Well, Allen has really gotten off to a good start. Beat Franklin last week, Monroe handily 2 weeks ago. Glasgow survived in overtime last week to Monroe. It's a game that Glasgow has normally won, but it would not surprise me to see Allen County knock off Glasgow.
And that is at Glasgow tonight, by the way. Well, 2 teams looking for their first win. Metcalfe County at Nelson County tonight.
Well, just the fact that Metcalfe's playing Nelson tells me Nelson is not that strong. I mean, Nelson at one time in the last 15 years was a 6A state champion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're down to there may be a 4A school right now. But, Metcalfe has struggled.
Bowling Green at Apollo tonight.
Yeah, Bowling Green will win that one.
Greenwood hosting Logan County.
Should be a good one. I'm not for sure. I think Greenwood has lost a little bit this year. We'll see.
South Warren is undefeated. They play at Gibson, Southern Indiana.
Never know about those trips. I can't, once you leave the borders, I'm not really for sure.
Warren East at home tonight against Warren Central.
Warren East should roll.
Yeah, Greene County at home against West Jessamine.
Greene County lost their quarterback last week. The Hodges kid. He's probably out for the year and also part of basketball. So that's a big loss.
Hart County looking for their 4th straight win, hosting Elizabethtown.
Yeah, Hart, of course, went to the state semifinals last year, and they've continued their run so far this year.
Let's see what else. Franklin Simpson at Adair County tonight. Adair's 3-0.
Yeah, they're 3-0. Not for sure if their quarterback is healthy. He only played like half the game last week, so I'm not really for sure about the quarterback situation. And they've had an interesting week of school this week as well, with a lot of disruptions.
Of course, Caverna played last night. They played at Edmonson County. Caverna winning 28-6.
Doesn't surprise me. It's a good Caverna team.
Other games tonight: Clinton County at Jenkins.
Boy, that's a heck of a trip.
Neither team has won a game yet. Somebody will tonight. Russellville hasn't won a game either. They play host to Trigg County. And then you've got Campbellsville at home, who's 3-0, against Louisville Western, who's 0-3.
Yep.
And then 2 teams that are in our district: North Hardin's at Davies County. They're 0-3. Davies County is. And Central Hardin, who hasn't won a game yet, but they play GRC, Manual, and Henderson County. They're at Meade County tonight.
Yeah, that's not an easy game either.
So there's a rundown, and we'll have scores throughout the night for you on our scoreboard. Let's take a look at the starting lineups of tonight's game, brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry on West Main Street in Glasgow. For the Monroe County Falcons, their projected starting offense goes this way. At left tackle is number 60, Cayman Page, 5'10", 240, a junior. Left guard is 52, Bryson Fox, 5'11", 290, a junior. The center is 58, Cole Bowman, 5'10", 190, a junior. Adrian Young at right guard, number 67, 5'8", 180, a junior. Nolan Langford, number 79, is the right tackle, 6'5", 225, and a sophomore. The receivers are Travis Wood, number 3, 6 foot, 180 senior. 12, Jarrett Denton, 5'8", 150, a junior. And 20, Briar Burke, 5'11", 160, a sophomore. The fullback is 32, Wade Carnahan, 6'2", 205, a senior. Tailback is Braden Baxter, number 4, 5'8", 170, a junior. Quarterback is Caden Gerald. Playing for Branson Williams tonight. Gerald is 6 foot, 185, and a junior. The kicker is Maddox Morris, 5'11", 140, a sophomore. On defense, they have 7 guys that's going both ways. We'll have Wade Carnahan, defensive end, Adrian Young, a defensive end. Defensive tackles are Quentin Thomas, 5'11", 340, a senior. Gage Thompson, 6'1", 225, a senior. Caden Gerald and Braden Baxter are linebackers, along with number 10, Greg Simmons, 5'9", 160, a senior. And William Massey, number 24, 6 foot, 150, a senior. The corners are Jarrett Denton and Briar Burke, and Travis Wood is the free safety. Head coach John Pettit. His assistant coaches are Sandy Taylor, Dean Smith, David White, John Sheffield, Corey Nixon and Luke Nixon, Lincoln Arnett, Curtis Pettit, Jordy Brooks, and Austin Belcher. For the Barren County Trojans, the projected starting offense tonight: left tackle is 55, junior Grayson Billingsley. Left guard is 73, senior Ryan Harrison. The center is Alex Sawyer. He's a senior, wears number 72. Right guard is number 60, Charlie Poland, a senior. The right tackle is 66, Ethan Bertram, a sophomore. Tight end is number 2, Jackson Bird, a junior. Running backs are Briggs Harris, a sophomore. Jordan Harris, a sophomore. Briggs is number 9. Jordan wears 20. Dalen Thomas, number 7. He's a junior. Cody Kearney, fullback, number 6, a junior. Tate Spillman's a quarterback, number 5. He's a senior. The kicker is Braden Houchins, and he is a senior, wears number 32. On defense for the Trojans, looks like they've got 5 guys going both ways. Sean Brody, defensive end, a sophomore. Bryson Williams, a senior defensive end. Defensive tackle Ryan Harrison. Colton Thomas, a senior. He'll be on the line. Jordan Harris, Jackson Bird, and Braden Houchins, all linebackers. Corbin Wells, a linebacker, sophomore, number 26. Zay Brian Ward, a cornerback, sophomore. Dakota Wade, a corner. He's a senior. Tate Spillman's a safety. Head coach is John Myers. The assistant coaches are Chad Eaton, Chad Perkins, Nick Compton, Mason Perkins, Bo Jones, Peyton Gibbons, and Tyler Walbert. We've got more to come. Don Franklin Glasgow to the kickoff, and we're about 11 minutes away from the Trojans and the Falcons here on Homecoming Night 2024, and we'll come back. This is Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan in Glasgow on 104 The Score.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
You know, our dental health is like the window to our overall health. That's why it's so important to make sure you're getting your regular checkups. Hey, I'm Kelly McKay, and I've been trusting Kuzma Family Dentistry for several years. I feel very calm and comfortable with my dental hygienist, Amanda, along with Dr. Mark and Dr. Drew. Well, the entire staff, actually. If you are new to our community or looking for dental care, I recommend Kuzma Family Dentistry, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow. Call for an appointment, 270-651-2638.
Hey son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Extreme Health Club, and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And Friday was supposed to be almost like a washout, and I don't know. Doesn't look like it right now.
The remnants of Hurricane Francine, it's kind of moved around on us.
Francine did not want to come by.
Yeah. So I think we're going to have the color guard of the national anthem here. So we will take our final break, and we'll be back here for Trojan football as they take on Monroe County here tonight on 104 The Score.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hey, Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to SCRTC.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
You know, our dental health is like the window to our overall health. That's why it's so important to make sure you're getting your regular checkups. Hey, I'm Kelly McKay, and I've been trusting Kuzma Family Dentistry for several years. I feel very calm and comfortable with my dental hygienist, Amanda, along with Dr. Mark and Dr. Drew. Well, the entire staff, actually. If you are new to our community or looking for dental care, I recommend Kuzma Family Dentistry, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow. Call for an appointment, 270-651-2638.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for high quality, cost effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
If you're like most Barren County farmers, you want feed products and nutritional supplements that are proven to work for your operation. No time on your farm to mess around. CPC Commodities understands, so they provide quality feeds they can stand behind. CPC Commodities offers direct-to-farm delivery options. Direct-to-farm. For bulk or bagged feed, minerals, tubs, and farm hardware. CPC Commodities. Proven on our farm, made for yours. Call toll-free 888-618-6455.
If you...
The linesman, DeAndre Wilson, is the line judge. The back judge is Avery Collier. Brandon Fugate is the field judge. And the side judge is Terry Slack. Jay Turner with John Butler bringing the broadcast here tonight from Trojan Field. Next week, Glasgow Scotties will be here. And then 2 weeks from tonight, we'll travel up to John's old alma mater, Greene County.
Greensboro, Kentucky.
Yep.
That field's been there a long time. Just got a new turf, though.
Got new turf, yeah, that's right. Yep. Barren County all burgundy tonight. Burgundy helmets, gold numbers. Monroe County Falcons, white jerseys, navy blue numbers, navy blue pants. And it looks like Monroe County, did they win the toss? They've elected to receive. So Barren County will kick off here. As we get set for the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening Kickoff at our first quarter, sponsored by the People's Bank, working for you. As you've been following Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan in Glasgow. Good crowd here, more people still coming in.
Yeah, it should be a lot of people in Glasgow tonight with Allen playing at Glasgow and Monroe over here, so should have been a good night for the local businesses.
Yep. And the rain hopefully holding off.
Oh, yeah.
For the football game.
It can rain as long as it doesn't lightning, right?
As long as it doesn't lightning.
Of course, we can say
no
that.
Lightning and thunder in the background.
We can say that since we're under the
that's right. We're nice, dry press box up here. Get all the latest scores and results from middle school sports to high school sports each day on the Barren County Schools District website. Go to barren.kyschools.us, click the menu, scroll down to athletics, and click Sports Report. We got a lot of sports to talk about this week. In soccer, volleyball, golf, lots of golf. District tournament yesterday. Both teams winning their district, John, and it's on to the regional now. I hope we can fit all that in at halftime. We got homecoming, too.
That's true. Well, we'll work it in somehow.
Axe is our studio producer tonight, back at the 104 The Score Studios. Actually, it's turned out to be a nice evening. The temperature's 78 degrees here at 7 o'clock. Again, we'll keep you updated on scores on the scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Bird.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your Barren County Trojans. They're coached by assistant coaches Teddy.
I was talking about Glasgow there a second ago. The first time the Scotties have played at Barren since 2015 next week. It's been 9 years.
We resumed the rivalry last year at Glasgow, and it was a heck of a game. So, we're glad to have them back on the schedule.
Yeah, 36-35 double overtime last year.
It's a game that has to be played.
Yep.
So we'll see right now. Barren will kick off, and we'll see what Monroe does offensively without their quarterback that does so much for Monroe, Branson Williams.
They got Travis Wood and trying to see the other number. Got people standing in front of me. It's hard to see at this angle. Is that, I can't tell.
Set to receive for the Falcons.
Number 7 is
it 7? That's Griffin Spears. Travis Wood is the other one. Monroe County moving from left to right. Here is first quarter.
2 good football coaches. Used to coach with each other and so forth. And John Pettit, obviously a very good coach, and John Myers. They've won a lot of football games together, and they kind of have, I think, similar type of philosophies. They may not run the same things, but very similar philosophically in how they want their teams to play.
John Pettit actually took over for John Myers. He was at Monroe County for 4 years, went to Russellville for about 12. Here's the kickoff. And it bounces into the hands of Spears as he runs upfield with it. Crosses the 35 to about the 37.
Dalen Thomas on the tackle.
That was Spears, right? Number 7?
That's correct.
That's what we got him listed here on the roster. So they'll have it at their own 38. Yeah, John Myers went to Russellville and then over at Glasgow the last 6 years an assistant, and here now at Barren County as head coach. And speaking of John Pettit, his second tenure with the Falcons as the head coach. Got Gerald's under center and hands it off.
Looks like that was number 3.
Is that 3? Yes. That is Travis Wood. Pickup of 1.
And Monroe opened up in a wishbone.
Wishbone, they did.
The only difference is the 2 backs were not down in the stands, but that's the wishbone formation.
Yeah, they got Baxter back there and Carnahan. They're going to bring Denton out as a wide receiver. Another wide receiver out to the left side. Back in a wishbone again. Here's the pitch out. Coming to Wood, trying to sweep around the left end. And he's trying to get some yardage, but gets pushed out of bounds right around the 40.
Yeah, that's an excellent job defensively for the Trojans in terms of not allowing Wood to get the corner and just kind of strung that out. Really no gain on play.
So third down and about 8.5 for the Falcons. So they have it at their own 40-yard line. Just underway here, Barren County, Monroe County. Wideouts are split. Got Denton here on the near side. Burke out to the left, I think it is, and back in that wishbone again. And the handoff, making it up to about the 45. That is Braden Baxter on the carry.
Going to give him close to 6 on the play, but 3 straight running plays. And that will force Monroe to punt, though. In a lot of these situations in high school, if it's 4th and less than 5 oftentimes, especially anywhere between the 40s, you always got to be aware of not necessarily a fake, but trying to draw the defense off sides.
And it's going to be Caden Geralds, the punter for Monroe County. And he gets this one away. It's a short punt. Okay, it's stayed in bounds, didn't it? I thought it was going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to go out of bounds. Yeah. Ended up being a decent punt all the way down to the Barren 25. That looks a little different in the end zone for the first time. There's actually
got USA theme, the student section tonight for Barren.
But there's bleachers.
Yeah.
It's the first time.
First time, and yeah.
I can ever remember bleachers being put out there.
So Barren County with their first drive of the ball game from their own 25. Backfield is split. Here's Spillman under center as Harris goes in motion right. And oh, boy, they came through in a hurry and
that
was tackled Kearney.
Yeah, that was Kearney, the fullback that time. And of course, he basically going to run in between the tackles. And that time, Monroe County did a good job. They basically tackled him at the point of the handoff between Spillman and Kearney, producing a loss of 2 of them.
Yeah. Second down and 12 for the Trojans.
I don't know if we had a negative play last week offensively.
Ward is the receiver out to the right side. Going in motion is Thomas. Rolling out right is Spillman. He's going to get rid of the football. It is going to be caught by Thomas. He breaks free.
Touchdown.
40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Barren County.
How about that? 77 yards that time. That was just a rollout by Spillman to the right. He had the option to run or pass, and he put it right in the hands of Dalen Thomas. And like I said before the game, that's the big difference this year. You're not going to catch several of our kids once they get into open space. 77 and a touchdown.
So Thomas with a Hatcher and Sadler touchdown to start the ball game for the Trojans at the 8:53 mark in the first quarter to give Barren County a 6-0 lead. And we're going to attempt the extra point. That is Jacob Dooley, a freshman, number 18.
He was 2 for 2 last week.
He was. Ball is down. The kick is up, and it is through the uprights. 7-0 Barren County. 8:53 to go here in the first. Good start for Barren.
That was that. If you didn't see last week's game, that's kind of how last week's game went. To be perfectly honest with you,
right?
Tate has not thrown it as much this year as in the past. He's only made 22 throws this year in 3 games. But you're talking about being efficient. That's his 6th touchdown of the year, and that puts him over 400 yards too in 3 games. 3 games in 1 quarter.
Teams are quickly back out of the field. It's going to be Spears and Wood to receive the kick for Monroe County.
For the Falcons,
And Houchins puts it on the ground.
and number 3, Travis Wood.
It is fielded and being tackled. That is Caden Gerald's on the kickoff return for Monroe County.
Yeah, it's tackled by number 35 for the Trojans, Cash McGuire.
Number 35, Cash McGuire.
So Monroe County will have the football at their own 34-yard line to start this second drive for the Falcons.
A little different formation. 3 receivers just.
Yep, 2 on the near side, and that man comes in motion out of the shotgun. Working around is that Wood?
Number 4.
Or number 4, Braden Baxter.
Yeah.
Braden Baxter with a carry for Monroe County.
Yeah, he was coming across in motion that time out of this new formation. Gain of 8 on the play.
Yep. Second down 2 for Monroe County. They have it at their own 42-yard line. Two receivers out the left, one to the near side. Burke is going to go in motion left. Here's a snap to Gerald. He's going to keep it. Runs it off the left tackle and crosses into Trojan territory at the 49, maybe the 48. It'll be a first down for the Falcons.
I think that was Wood, actually, who was in the wild. Yeah, he was in a wildcat position.
Okay, it's 2. Number 2 is Gerald's, 3 is Wood.
Right.
It's hard to see the numbers. Yeah. We'll line up with 2 receivers here on the near side. Snap comes to Wood. Fakes the handoff, goes right up the middle, gets to about the 46.
Number 3, Wood on the carry, tackle made by number 32.
Pick up of 2 for Monroe County. Going to be second down at 8.
You know, when you lose your quarterback, you have to, in many ways, you have to be even more creative in terms of just figuring out ways to move the ball.
So that's kind of what Trigg County did the night they were here. You know, they lost their quarterback, and then the other one didn't play very much. They were both freshmen. The starting quarterback was injured in the first half.
Now it looks like it's Gerald that's
No, it's Braden Baxter this time, trying to go around the left corner there and picks up a couple of yards, maybe 3. We'll see where they spot it.
So that's basically the third person in the first quarter that has received the snap. Now, granted, they're in shotgun these last 2 times. So right now Monroe has shown no indication of throwing it, and you always have to be on the watch for a big play, though.
Yeah.
But it's still third and close to 6.
Got Burke, the receiver, here on the near side. There's the snap, and is that Baxter again?
Baxter.
I believe it is, and he didn't go anywhere. May have got a yard in forward motion, but it's going to bring up 4th down and 5 for the Falcons.
That's a big hit that time by Ryan Harrison, who just kind of blitzed through the line that time, and no gain really on the play. And right now, as I mentioned, 4th and 6. We'll see if Monroe attempts to throw, and if they do throw, who throws it.
Yeah. And now Wood. Going to get a timeout here by Monroe County. 5:40 to go, first quarter. Barren County leads Monroe County 7-0. And this timeout brought to you by Scooters Coffee.
Like shout out to Philip Sagier in high school for
We'll be getting updates from other games here in a little bit.
Shout out to Wendy's and Glasgow for sponsoring
Get,
14 meals for Barren County.
Glasgow hosting Allen County Scottsville tonight.
Yeah, I'm real interested in that one.
Tonight, the Barren County High School Culinary Arts is selling ice cream cones for $3.
That's probably the one everybody's kind of wanting to know how it goes tonight, because, you know, Metcalf at Nelson, Bowling Green's at Apollo, Greenwood at home against Logan.
2 common opponents.
Warren East hosting Warren Central. You know Warren East probably going to win that one.
Probably the best game, I guess, in the area right now is Glasgow Allen. Plus, we play Glasgow next week, too.
Right. Glasgow beat Monroe last week in overtime, 15-14.
So it looks like it's Wood in shotgun right now.
One-on-one coverage over here with a wideout spot. And a snap, and the reverse off to Baxter.
Not there.
No. How about that?
That was great job.
Defense.
Great job defensively that time by the Trojans. There's Braden Houchins over there and Tate Spillman. Really no gain on the play.
From their own 43-yard line.
So 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Barren County leading 7-0 over Monroe County. The Trojans will have it. They're on for 3. Trojans line up with a receiver on the near side. And Thomas goes in motion out of the backfield. Handoff coming to the near side this time and trying to cross the 45 to about the 46. I think it'll be at the 45. That was Jordan Harris.
Yeah, gain of 2 on the play.
So 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans at their own 45. 5:13 to play. Trojans up 7-0.
So far, a very comfortable night to play, too.
Got Ward here on the near side. Backfield split. And this time, handoff coming to the near side, crossing the 50.
Jackson Bird.
Jackson Bird's down the near sideline here and out of bounds. See where they put it.
It's going to be at least a gain of 20 on the play.
Yeah, at the 42 of Monroe County. And that's good enough for an Edward Jones financial advisor. Sheila Perkins, first down.
Well, not quite 22. We'll go 12. How about that one? Jackson Bird, another guy that can score anywhere on the field.
Briggs Harris is split out wide to the right this time. Thomas goes in motion. And handoff to Cody Kearney. Kearney getting across the 35 to about the 34.
Going to give him about 8 on the play. Just the fullback dive that time.
2 yards shy.
The fullback may not get a lot of recognition. In this offense, Kearney and Braden and and Braden Houchins, but they are extremely important.
Mm-hmm. Got Kearney and Jordan Harris in the backfield split. Spillman. Thomas goes in motion right. Fakes the handoff. He's looking. He was wanting to throw to Briggs Harris. Now there's a flag. And now to throw it downfield where it is. It was going to be Common. He got hit as he tried to make the catch.
Yeah, regardless.
It was a flag back at the 42.
Yeah, it was going to be coming back anyway. If the flag was thrown in the backfield, normally where holding is, I'm guessing that Monroe will probably take the hold. If not, it'd be 3rd and 2. And we got a kid shaking up on the hit over there on the sideline.
Hard to tell from this angle all the way up here.
And I don't have a replay right now.
Robert Bauer, he's the guy that's supposed to have the instant replays.
Well, he's got a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
I can't believe he heard me from
he
outside.
did.
He really did. He's got great ears.
He's got his earpiece. He's listening to us. He's got the earpiece.
Oh, so modern technology.
Yeah.
And we are a long way away, and so it's kind of hard for us to tell. We are looking at his knee over there.
3:57 to play here in the first. Barren County 7, Monroe County nothing. Yeah, Robert can hear us down to the sideline, so trying to pull up the BCHS Live.
It's Dalen Thomas, and I thought that's who it was over there because Dalen was the one that I think took the hit off the pass, and he's
up.
He's up.
And he's going to walk
on
his own power. And
looks pretty good, to be honest with you. And it does look like, getting back to the penalty, that it was a hold, and it does look like that Monroe has taken the penalty, which is what they should do.
Our instant replays are brought to you by Glasgow EPB. So, well, they didn't mark it off, did they?
Yeah, they did. It's 2nd and 12 rather than 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Spillman rolling out right. Quick pass over the right side. It is caught. And that is
Briggs Harris.
Briggs Harris, number 9.
Yeah, going to give him 7 on the play.
Number 5, Spillman's pass attempt to number 9. Briggs Harris is
It'll be 3rd down and 5
was made by number 12, Jared
for Barren.
Pickup of 7 on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
3.5 minutes to go, first quarter.
Obviously, we are in 4 down territory. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Staying Ward out to the left side. Spillman's under center this time. Briggs Harris in motion. And Spillman keeping it on the left side, going to the near sideline, out of bounds.
I don't think he got it right there, but it's going to pick up only 2 on the play, maybe 3. That was good defense that time by Monroe County that time. They didn't go for the fullback dive, and they really spread that play out.
So 4th and, well, they moved it even further, it looks like. Looks like it's 4th and 1.
4th and 1, okay. Well, it was in our sideline, and it's kind of hard to see with all the people there on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And we got
so 4th and 1. Briggs Harris goes in motion right, and long count, trying to draw Monroe off sides.
Yeah, we're going to call timeout. Try to draw them outside, off sides. It looked like there was Monroe was close to jumping, but they didn't get discipline on Monroe County, so we'll call timeout and go for it on this play.
So we're going to Scooter's Coffee time. 2:29 to go in the first quarter, with Barren County up 7-0 over Monroe County.
Yeah, the defensive end for Monroe did jump, but evidently he did not break the line of scrimmage. so many options that Barren has. 4th and 1, you always have the fullback, and Tate is so good at reading too. If he doesn't see that the fullback is open, he can always pull that out and keep it himself. And Dalen Thomas is not in the game right now. He's been somebody we've gone to as well on short yardage.
Right. Got Kearney and Jordan Harris in the backfield. Spillman.
Or we can go quarterback sneak.
Yeah. He'll get the first down and then some.
I have not seen that play run, and that was a quarterback sneak that picked up close to 5 yards.
Yeah. Angela Pfizer, Sheila Perkins, first down for Barren County, which moves the football inside the 30, down about the 28. With 2:08 to play here in the first. Ward is split out wide to the right. Play clock is down at 5. Backfield split. Spillman takes the handoff, then goes to Briggs Harris this time. And there is a flag thrown.
Yeah, they threw it where the block took place. And it's going to nullify about a 5-6 yard gain right there. So it's going to bring that back and make it 1st and 20. Another hold. Didn't really see a hold, but to be honest with you, it's as they say, you can call a hold on about every play.
Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out where they're going to spot the football here. It will be on the 35. Minute to go here in the quarter. 1st and 17. Ward out to the right. Backfield split. Spillman on the count. Looking to throw. Going to throw it downfield. It is going to be caught by Ward. Touchdown, Barren County.
Wide open, too. And tell you what, that was the post pattern. Just perfectly thrown by Tate. He took a big hit while he threw it as well. And that's the first touchdown catch by Zay Ward. And man, what a call! That was a great play-action fake. And Zay ran the post pattern right down the sideline. Then he cut right to the post, and you couldn't throw it any better too. And give Tate a lot of credit because he took like an NFL hit right through it.
So Zay Ward with his first Sandler touchdown. As Jacob Dooley steps in for the extra point try. Ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. He's 2 for 2. He was 2 for 2 last week at Warren East. So Barren County up 14-0 now with 1:08 to go in the opening quarter.
The score of the Barren County Trojans 14.
Both have been passing touchdowns.
77 and 35. And Tate so far is 3 for 3. For 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. And that's how you do it, right?
Not a bad quarter.
Pretty good quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Overcame that time a couple of penalties. And, Zay Ward is another one of those sophomores, too. Comes out of that sophomore class. Got a lot of football players in it.
Yeah.
And Zay is starting right now on the as a defensive back. But can obviously play a little offense as well. I think, too, that we've got 2 extra points as well.
Right. And that was going to be caught by Spears. Spears trying to make his way up and brought down at the 35.
Yeah, big hit that time by Corbin Wells on the tackle. Corbin, I misspoke earlier, is another one of our fullbacks. I was kind of got it confused a little bit. It's our two big fullbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Are Kearney and Corbin Wells.
Monroe County will have it 1st and 10.
1 minute to play here in the first. 14-0 Barren. See what the Falcons do here. I think they've got Burke here on the near side. Snap comes. Is that Wood?
Yep, number 3.
Yeah, Wood gets across the 40 to about the 42.
Again, they're just being flat wildcat. Just depends on who the quarterback is going to be. But it's a direct snap to the quarterback and shotgun and just a straight run that time. Gain of 6, though.
And their starting quarterback, Branson Williams, is out tonight with an ankle injury. 6'5", 190 junior. 6-yard pickup for Wood. It's 2nd and 4 with 30 seconds to go. Falcons get lined up. Snap to Wood once again. And Wood will go forward with a couple of yards. Maybe 3.
Looks like that was Corbin Wells on the tackle. Again, same exact play that time. Just a straight handoff. That's going to be the end of the end of the quarter.
Come to the end of the first quarter here at Trojan Field on Homecoming Night 2024. After 1, it is Barren County 14, Monroe County nothing. We'll be back with quarter number 2 after this break. This is Barren County Trojan football brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan in Glasgow on 104 The Score.
Haven't heard? There's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Monroe County went back to the wishbone as Gerald finds Burke, and he is on the run for the TD for the Falcons. That is a 54-yard touchdown pass.
Well, they certainly fooled the Trojans. That was the first attempt they've made all night at passing, and that was just a tall sweep that time, and we bit on the run that time. And that was a touchdown pass from number 3, Travis Wood, who's left-handed. He went left, and he had us beat probably 30 yards. We went for the run, and Monroe strikes on 54 yards?
54 yards.
Good call that time by Coach Pettit.
14-6. It's going to be Maddox Morris to attempt the extra point, and it is blocked. So it stays 14-6, Barren County, as we just entered the second quarter, brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to do, big enough to help.
Yeah, that's really good coaching that time by Coach Pettit. That play was coming off the quarter break that time. They had enough time to kind of go over what they wanted to do and so forth. The first throw of the game, and that's off a little razzle-dazzle that time. They did a good job of selling the run, and, boy, we came up and bit for the run, and that was a easy throw. You still had to get it out there, but an easy throw in terms of there was nobody around, and that was a nice play that time by Monroe County.
Gage Thompson's will kick off now for the Falcons. And on the ground, going to be taken at the 30-yard line. Up to about the 40. That is, was that Tate? Or was it Kearney? Kearney on the kickoff return. Couple of scores here. Warren East 13, Warren Central 8 with 2 minutes to go in the first. Metcalfe County leads Nelson County 14-7. And Allen County Scottsville leading Glasgow 14-0.
I can't say that I'm totally shocked.
14-6 here with the Trojans leading. And being chased, being taken down, that's going to be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play.
Yeah, it was
Jordan Harris.
Yeah, Jordan Harris has not had a lot of minuses this year, but that was a good job by Monroe. Jordan was trying to get around the right side and give a good. That was a nice play that time by Monroe. They had 2 or 3 tacklers over here for that one. Loss of 1.
Second down and 11 for Barren County. Ward split out to the left. As Spillman pitches it out. Is that Thomas?
Yeah, it's
Dalen back
Thomas.
in. And taking downs right around the 38, 39 yard line.
Yeah, I mean,
not sure if he gained anything.
No, it's nice to see him back in the game, though. Yeah, he was went off with an injury and he's back, but no gain on the play.
Third down, 11. Now, Allen County Scottsville is 12-0 Patriots into the first quarter over at Glasgow. Trojans with a 14-6 lead here with 10:23 to play in the first half. As they've got Ward here on the near side once again. And this time Spillman keeps it, finds a little gap, try to get a little more running room, breaks away from one tackler and another one, and man, he's still going. What a run by Tate Spillman. Wow.
That play looked like it had no chance to pick up the first down. It was 3rd and 11, and not only did he pick up the first down, he picked up the first down plus 10 more.
Yeah, got it down to the 39 of Monroe County on the Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sheila Perkins first down.
A gain of 21 on the play. Just an outstanding run by Tate Spillman. He's not the fastest player, but man, he's shifty.
I'm sure that one was on the Glasgow EPB instant replay. And handoff, but nothing there.
Yeah, right now that's Braxton. That's Cody
Kearney.
Yeah, right now what's going on with Monroe? About 75% of the plays has played really well defensively. They have just been hit by big plays from Barren.
Second and 10 for the Trojans at the Monroe 39. 3 minutes gone here in the second. Adair County leading Franklin Simpson 13-0 after one period. As Spillman goes under center, the backfield split, and we're going to have a timeout. John Myers on the field. Timeout brought to you by Scooters Coffee. We have 8:41 to play here in the first half with Barren County leading 14-6 over Monroe.
Yeah, Coach Myers wasn't real happy with something going on. I hadn't seen him that irritated for a while, but something he didn't like about that series.
Check out 104 The Scores. James Brown for photos, stories, interviews, and more from Barren County High School sports action on 104thescore.com or the 104 The Score Facebook page. Stay tuned. Halftime, we'll have the homecoming activities on the SCRTC halftime report. We'll try to fit in our Barren County sports report and another scoreboard update. Have to cram a lot of stuff in at halftime, John.
We'll do the best we can.
All right, second and 10. And illegal procedure against the Trojans.
Yeah, we had some people go in motion, and while we had people going into motion, the ball was snapped. That was strange, especially after a timeout.
Second and 15 now for Barren. Backed up to the 44. Got some baseball scores from Lee McFarland. Detroit 1, Baltimore 0, top of the 8. Backfield split. As here's the count, and it's going to be a throw to the near side intended for Jackson Bird.
Number 5 takes Spillman's pass attempt to number 2, Jackson Bird.
Incomplete, but that was not going to be anything anyway. That was about a 5-yard out, and if he had caught it, he may have just picked up 2 or 3 yards anyway.
Cincinnati 1, Minnesota nothing. About a second.
We may have your keys.
Warren East 13, Warren Central 8 after 1 quarter. Third down and 15 for the Trojans. At the Monroe County 44. Thomas goes in motion to the near side. Here's the throw over to Ward. Ward picking up speed. Trying to get to the 30. He'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
Looks like he got a late hit at the end.
Yep, there's 2 flags flying.
2 flags coming in. He was tackled, and somebody just came and just popped him after he's down that time. It was just a wide receiver, quick hitter that time. Probably a wide receiver screen. Going to pick up close to 12, but you're going to add 15.
Mark it off.
15 afterwards.
Yep. That'll move it on down to the 16-yard line.
That's Monroe's first penalty of the night.
And another Edward Jones financial advice for Sheila Perkins first down. At the Monroe 16, 8:13 to play in the first half. Barren County 14, Monroe County 6. Thomas goes in motion left. Handoff comes inside. And going to the left side of the field, that is, well, somebody's shoe either flew off or something over there.
Number 7, Thomas.
That was Thomas.
It's going to gain of about 4. It was just handoff to Thomas as he was coming in motion that time. A jet, kind of a jet sweep. Pretty well defended by Monroe. Like I said, Monroe's been kind of hit or miss. You know, they've overall played pretty good defense, to be honest with you. It's only 14-6. Of course, Barren has scored every time they've had it as well.
The ball at the Monroe 13. That Briggs Harris here on the near side. Thomas goes in motion to the right. Coming, working inside. Getting through a crowd and taken down inside the 10, around the 9. That is Jordan Harris.
Going to give him about 4 on the play.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 for Barren.
Third down and about 3 to go.
At the Monroe 9. Ward split out to the left. And this time the handoff. Trying to get into the end zone, but just stopped right around the 2, maybe the 1.
Yeah, it's Kearney that time. Gain of 7.
That's a first down, though, and that's be first and goal from the 3.
Yeah, it's a great job.
Actually from the 2.
Great job of blocking that time by the offensive line. Cody's at fullback, and boy, there's a big hole that time.
Spillman. Quick count.
Same play that time. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Barren County. Cody Kearney on the Hatcher and Sadler touchdown. 2-yard run.
3 possessions, 3 touchdowns for Barren. And that was just a simple just a fullback dive off the right side. Puts Barren up 20-6.
With 6:07 to play here in the first half.
You know, that's just another dimension, too, with Barren. You know, they can score from deep, or they can have a sustained drive like that one.
Briggs Harris a holder. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good for Jacob Dooley.
Jacob Dooley has.
He's just a freshman.
I know, he's getting better and better and better with his extra points as well. That was a really good one. That had good height and depth.
So the Trojans go up 21-6 over Monroe County with 6:07 to play here in the first half.
But Barren did exactly, from a coaching perspective, Barren did exactly what you want after the other team had scored. Monroe had scored the first play of the second quarter, and Barren then took the drive, and that drive lasted close to 6 minutes, and just methodically went down the field and picked up one big first down on 3rd and 11 that Tate Spillman picked up 20 on and answered Monroe's score.
Spears and Wood back for Monroe County. And it's going to be taken by Spears. Spears breaks up to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Finally going down at about the 36, 37-yard line.
Yeah, that was poor coverage that time by Barren. Barren has been really solid this year on their kickoffs, but that time Spears took it right down the middle of the field right there, and he really did not do any east or west, went right down the middle of the field, and that was a touchdown saving play. I think it was Cameron Crawford on the tackle.
Yeah, Spears is only a freshman at 5'8", 140. They got Wood out there. He's going to take the snap, and he is going to keep it and try to get to the outside where he's tackled at the 33.
Wood on the carry, tackle was made.
I think that was 26 Corbin Wells on another tackle, but again, same play by Monroe. It's just a wildcat formation. It's just the quarterback could just take it and just going with it. Gain of close to 4 to 5.
Yeah. 2nd and 6. Got Burke, the receiver on the right side for the Falcons. Snap comes to Wood again. Scrambling, going to throw it left-handed toward Burke, and he has caught it.
Man, we made this
inside the 10, right on the 8.
Same mistake as what killed us last week. That was the goal pattern at time, just streaking down the side, and we had good coverage, but our back was turned to the play, and we did not see the ball. And the receiver just made the adjustment and made that catch.
So they got it at the Barren 8.
Gain of 25 on the play.
And Burke lines up again the right side.
Monroe saying, we may not throw it, but when we do, we're effective.
Wood's a left-handed thrower. It comes to Baxter this time. Baxter trying to shift his way to the right side of the field and inside the 5, down around the 4.
Tackled by Dakota Wade.
Number 8, Dakota Wade. It'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the, is it the 5 or the 4? I can't see it over here.
4.5, we'll call it.
All right.
Give Monroe credit. I mean, they are very short-handed in terms of not having a quarterback, and they are making this game very, very competitive.
Snap. Coming to the left side of the field.
Touchdown.
Touchdown for Monroe County.
Well,
that's Baxter.
That's disappointing, I'll be honest with you. It's as happy and I think as pleased as you can be offensively. Defensively, that was a disappointing drive.
Yep. So Baxter on the 4-yard carry pulls Monroe County to win 21-12.
And they think they're going to go for 2 after missing the extra point earlier. And I don't know why they wouldn't, because we have yet to really contain them much. They got to pick up about 3 on the play here.
You go to the wishbone. And it's Gerald's getting rid of the football.
And did not get
in.
Yeah, that was a tremendous pressure that time by Jordan Harris. Kind of came out of nowhere. Didn't play a lot of defense, I don't think, at times, and he just came out of nowhere and put great pressure on the quarterback that time.
So with 4:11 to go in the first half, it is Barren County 21, Monroe County 12.
Oh, I said, I mean, Jordan Harris does play defense, but he sprinted wrong on the right side that time and basically caused that mishap.
No updates on any other games.
Well, 21-12 right here. You know, you keep thinking that we are on the verge of blowing Monroe out, but we can't stop them. You know, it's kind of like last week in one sense. It's done differently. They've not stopped us one time.
Went up 14-0 there at the end of the first quarter. Gage Thompson to kick off, 6'1", 225 senior. And that one's going to be caught around the 30-yard line. Trying to bring it upfield.
A lot of room here.
That's Tate Spillman. Spillman breaking a couple of tacklers. Got it all the way to the 50-yard line.
That was Briggs Harris, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yep.
I'm sorry, I didn't see the number.
Yeah, 9 and 5. Yeah, it was Briggs.
They kind of blend together, don't they?
Yeah, that 25.
Shifty run by Harris.
That 25-yard return. So it looks like they're going to have to keep scoring.
Yep.
At one time, I was almost getting ready to say after he was up 14-0 that it's going to be very hard for Monroe to get back in the game once they get behind without a quarterback. I'm so glad I didn't say what I was thinking.
Ward is out to the left. Spillman hands it off to the second guy. Gets across the 45. That's Jordan Harris to about the 44-yard line.
And that's probably a good lesson for people, too, right? You don't always say what you're thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's better to be quiet.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Actually, they spotted at the 45, so it's a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for the Trojans. 3.5 to go here in the first half. Ward split out to the left again. Backfield split. Spillman coming to the left side. It is Thomas. And Thomas gets knocked down around the 40.
There's a lot going on in that time, just in terms of ball handling in the backfield. That was like 2 different fakes that time by Tate Spillman before the handoff to Dalen Thomas. Give him 6 and a first down.
Puts it at the 39 of Monroe County with 3 minutes to play. Ward out to the left again. Got Kearney and Harris in the backfield. And it's going to come to Harris. Harris struggling to get some yardage. He may have got a couple.
Number 20, Harris on the carry.
At to about the 37.
64, Quentin Thompson.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Gain of a couple on that play. It'll be
So 2nd and 8 with 2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, Quentin Thompson on that play. Quentin Thompson's good size. He's 5'11", 340.
Mm-hmm.
He's not easy to move.
I think he's the biggest player on the team on the line. Got some 290s. And looking to throw. The pass is caught by Thomas. Out of bounds at the 35. It's only a gain of 2.
Yeah, that was a great defense that time by Monroe because that was play action. We were looking for the home run that time. That was good coverage, and Tate did well just to avoid a major loss by getting rid of that one. So this is 3rd and 7. Obviously, Barren is in 4-down territory. Don't have to pick it all up right here.
Right. Spillman hands it off.
Got it.
Get across the 30 to the 28. And Cody Kearney.
Just needed 7 and picked up 7.5 by Cody Kearney.
So another Edward Jones financial advisor, Sheila Perkins, first down with 1:22 to go here in the first half. Barren County 21, Monroe County 12. Be nice to score before halftime. Coming down to 1 minute to play, though. Play clock is at 7. And Spillman's keeping it. Been a little bit of running room. Got spun around and then out of bounds right around the 16.
He got a great block that time by Wyman that time.
17.
I think it was Tate Myatt that was just entered the game, and he ran right behind Tate Myatt. Gain of 12.
Another first down. 49.2 to play.
Yeah, Barren has 1 timeout, but I don't think we're going to be in any hurry right now. Got plenty of time. Luckily, that time Tate went out of bounds, so that automatically stopped the clock.
Trojans get lined up. Ward's going to go out to the left side.
Got to hurry.
Corbin Wells in the backfield with Jordan Harris this time. Breaks a handoff. Now he looks to throw. Going to throw to the left side. It is going to be broken up. Baxter had some pressure.
Yeah, had him that time. That was looked like to me that was the wheel route that time, coming out of the backfield, trying to give it to
Jordan Harris.
Jordan Harris. And that ball was just a little underthrown because it hit the defensive back in the back of the head. He had not turned his head, so the ball was a little underthrown that time.
2nd and 10. 43.4 to play. Thomas is going to go out to the left side, and then here on the near side is Ward. Spillman in shotgun. Oh, it goes over his head. He has to go chase it down. Picks it up. Being pressured. Trying to get away from the tacklers, but he is going to be tackled way back at the 47 of the Trojan head logo.
Loss of, get this, 35 on the play. And we're just going to let the clock run out.
Got a timeout here. Trojans will use their final timeout, but 20.2.
Yeah, the ball was snapped over Tate's head, and Tate went up, and he actually picked it up at the 40 and tried to. He had like 3 or 4 people chasing him. He never could kind of get turned around where he could get rid of it that time, and that's going to take us out of any type of field goal position or anything. So it's going to be 3rd and a million miles away, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
The good news is we are going to get the ball back to start the half, the second half. But it is third. How many times?
3rd and 45. I don't think we've ever had that situation before.
There's been a lot of firsts this year. 3rd and 45 is one of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a screen, but a screen is something that's, you could maybe, get some of it back. The problem is that you have to get out of bounds if you don't pick up a first down on this one. And because it's 4th down after that, so you won't really get a playoff.
Right. 20.2.
Got a hook and ladder maybe, and there's
a little razzle-dazzle something.
Well, Monroe's smart. Monroe's got their 4 defensive backs about.
Yeah, we got 4 wide receivers.
15 yards down.
3 on the near side. And Spillman looking, gets rid of it. It is going to be caught.
Get out of bounds.
And they're going to stay in bounds. That's Ward. He got to the 35, but the clock's going to run out.
Yeah, didn't get out of bounds. Had a chance to get out of bounds, and he cut it back in that time.
Yeah. So we come to the end of the first half with Barren County leading 21-12 over Monroe County. We'll be back after this break for homecoming on 104 The Score.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with my...
Our first candidate this evening are seniors representing the BCHS academic team. Miss Emmeline Phelps, daughter of Deanne and Joshua Phelps, and Mr. Isaac Hutchinson, son of Josie Davis, grandson of Jackie Davis. Next, representing the band, our seniors, Miss Mia London, daughter of Brian and Tammy London, and Mr. Kalen Burks, son of Brian and Olivia Burks. Our next candidates are representing the Beta Club. Senior, Emma Kate Smith, daughter of Julie and Brent Smith, and senior Jackson Smith, son of Andrea Smith and Chris Smith. Representing the Broadcasting Club as a sophomore, Miss Anna Lee London, daughter of Matthew and Betsy London, and junior, Mr. Joseph Goins, son of Joshua E. Goins. Next, representing FCCLA, we have a senior, Kennedy Middleton, daughter of Krista and Joe Middleton, and a junior, Lincoln Belak, son of James and Leanne Belak. Our next candidates are seniors representing FFA, Miss Abigail Coleman, daughter of Jay and Rochelle Coleman, and Mr. Matthew Estes, son of J.R. and Sammy Joe Estes. Representing our foreign language club is a senior, Abby Carter, daughter of Greg and Rachel Clyde, and a junior, Luis Aguilar Martinez, son of Luis Aguilar and Mary Martinez. Next, representing the green team is a junior, Rylan Strange, daughter of Shay Farrell and Taylor Strange, and a senior, Kevin Bishop, son of Brandy Crane. HOSA is represented tonight by seniors, Briley Udala, daughter of Gwen and Jeffrey Udala, and Caden Miller, son of Matthew Miller and Tracy Hammer. Our JAG Club representatives are sophomores, Miss Brandy Butler, daughter of Nathan and Bridget Butler, and Mr. Marcus Barlow II, son of Marcus Barlow and Amy Blair. The JLOTC is represented tonight by Miss Chloe Luchek, daughter of Chastity Cook and Dwayne Cook, and Mr. Dawson Walker, son of Amy and Robbie Walker. Our next candidates this evening are seniors representing the Pep Club. Miss Katie Elmore, daughter of Tabitha Elmore and William Elmore, and Mr. Camden Grubbs, son of Ashley and Macy Grubbs. Now we would like to recognize our class representatives. For our freshman class, we have Avery DeVore, daughter of Erica and Jonathan DeVore, and Andrew Alexander, son of Jason and Cindy Alexander. Next, representing the sophomore class, we have Miss Shelby Bird, daughter of Jamie and Daniel Bird, and Mr. Wade Compton, son of Will Compton and Hannah Smith. Our junior class is being represented by Miss Lexi Cox, daughter of Lee and Connie Cox and Connor Grubbs, son of Ashley and Macy Grubbs. Finally, our senior class is represented tonight by Miss Madison Turner, daughter of Luke and Monica Cheney and Jeremy Turner, and Mr. Grant Harper, son of April and Scott Harper. Our final candidates this evening are representing fall sports. A cheerleader, Miss Jaylee Ship, daughter of Jonathan and Julie Ship, and a football player, Mr. Bray Bewley, son of Chris Bewley and Stephanie Reese. At this time, we would like to recognize our 2023 football homecoming queen, Miss Katie Murphy, and king, Mr. Cashmore. Katie is currently attending Western Kentucky University on a softball scholarship with a major in elementary education. Cash is also attending Western Kentucky University with a major in business economics. And now, for the moment that we've all been waiting for, our 2024 Homecoming King runner-up is Mr. Camden Grubbs. Our 2024 Homecoming Queen runner-up is Miss Jaylee Ship. The Barren County High School 2024 Football Homecoming King is Mr. Bray Bewley. And now, finally, our 2024 Barren County Football Homecoming Queen is Miss Katie Elmore.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all. The 2024 Football Homecoming was sponsored by the Barren County High School Pep Club, the Corner Shop, and Awards Incorporated. Thank you for attending this year's homecoming festivities.
We are at halftime. It's the Trojans 21, the Falcons 12. We'll come back with the SCRTC halftime report after this break. As you're following Trojan football, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan in Glasgow on 104 The Score.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
If you're like most Barren County farmers, you want feed products and nutritional supplements that are proven to work for your operation. No time on your farm to mess around. CPC Commodities understands, so they provide quality feeds they can stand behind. CPC Commodities offers direct-to-farm delivery options. Direct-to-farm. For bulk or bagged feed, minerals, tubs, and farm hardware. CPC Commodities. Proven on our farm, made for yours. Call toll-free 888-618-6455.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
You know, our dental health is like the window to our overall health. That's why it's so important to make sure you're getting your regular checkups. Hey, I'm Kelly McKay, and I've been trusting Kuzma Family Dentistry for several years. I feel very calm and comfortable with my dental hygienist, Amanda, along with Dr. Mark and Dr. Drew. Well, the entire staff, actually. If you are new to our community or looking for dental care, I recommend Kuzma Family Dentistry, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow. Call for an appointment, 270-651-2638.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access, and Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll
crowned, and
that's when it opened up. That's right, it opened up. This is the SCRTC Halftime Report. The NFL Network now available on SCRTC, Channel 124 or 424 in high definition. Well, the scoring summary for the first half. First touchdown came on a 77-yard pass from quarterback Tate Spillman to Dalen Thomas. They came with 8:53 to go in a quarter. They give the Trojans the lead 6-0. Jacob Dooley kicks the extra point to make it 7-0. 1:08 to go in the first quarter. A 35-yard pass to Zay Ward from Tate Spillman to make it 13-0. Dooley's kick made it 14-0. That was a score at the end of the first quarter. And then in the second quarter, it was Monroe County's Travis Wood who scored at a 54-yard pass to Briar Burke to make it a 14-6 ball game. The kick was blocked. That came at 11:50 to go in the second quarter. So 2:47 to go in the second quarter. Cody Kearney scores in a 2-yard run for Barren County. Jacob Dooley's kick makes it 21-6 Trojans. And then Braden Baxter from Monroe County at 4:11 to go in a half scores in a 4-yard run. 2-point conversion failed, and that's where we stand right now, 21-12 at halftime.
All right, let's look at some stats. We'll start with Monroe. They rushed it 14 times for 51 yards. They only had 2 people to carry the ball, and that was Braden Baxter, who carried it 7 times for 24 yards and a touchdown, and Travis Wood, who carried it 7 times for 27 yards. They only threw it twice, but each time was a big play, and both times it was by Travis Wood. He was 2 for 2, 79 yards and a touchdown. So total yards for Monroe, 130. They only had 4 first downs. They were penalized only once for 15, and they did not turn it over. For the Trojans, Barren County rushed it 19 times for 49 yards. Now, it's a little deceiving because the next to last play of the game, they lost 35 on a bad snap. So if you add 35 back to that, it puts it Barren right around 80. Tate Spillman carried it 5 times for 5 yards, and, of course, he got the minus 35. It really wasn't his fault, though. Jackson Bird carried it 1 for 12 yards. Jordan Harris, 5 for 12. Dalen Thomas carried it 3 for 10. Cody Kearney carried it 6 for 22 and a touchdown. Through the air, Tate Spillman was 6 of 8 for 149 and 2 touchdowns. Dalen Thomas caught 2 for 80 yards, including a touchdown. Briggs Harris had 1 for 7 yards, and Zay Ward caught 3 for 29 of 30 for 68 yards and a touchdown. Total yards for the Trojans, 198. Barren County had 10 first downs. They were penalized 3 for 25, and they did not turn it over.
All right. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll try to get our sports report in if we can, and a scoreboard update when we return. Trojans 21 to Falcons 12. As you're following Trojan football, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet, Cadillac, Nissan, and Glasgow on 104 The Score.
Find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hey, Lynn.
(21-12) Trojans at the break over the Falcons, and we'll try to look at a sports report quickly from Riley Dental Group. John?
I'll go as quick as I can. Yesterday in boys golf, the district tournament, Barren County was the champion with a team score of 163. Cameron Pippin was the overall individual champion. He shot 37. Braden Furlong 38. Girls Golf District, Barren County won that one with a team score of 161. Chloe Witcher was the overall individual champion. Shot 37, winning on a playoff hole. Kenzie Edwards shot 39. Girls soccer last night, Warren East defeated Barren 1-0, and that went into extra time and went into PKs. And Warren County outshot us 3-2. Volleyball, Warren East 3, Barren 0. Let's see here. Tuesday, September 10th, boys golf, the South Conference Tournament. Trojans were first with over 7 other teams. Braden Furlong was the overall individual champion. He shot 35. Cameron Pippin was 36. Volleyball on Tuesday, Barren County defeated Hart County 2-0. Let's see here. In soccer on Let me go to Monday volleyball. Barren County defeated Butler County 2-0. Last Saturday, September 7th, girls golf, boys invitational. Trojanettes finished 8th out of 12. Individually, Chloe Witcher shot 87. Barren County played in boys golf in the Bowling Green Invitational. Trojanettes had a team score of 358. Braden Furlong shot 39 and Jay Hutchins 88. And boys soccer at the Greenwood Invitational, Blood East defeated the Trojans 6-1, and Murray defeated the Trojans 6-0. And that's about all the time we got.
We got all the highlights in. Anyway.
Yeah, I missed the middle school games. I apologize.
You can get all the latest scores and results from middle school to high school each day on the Barren County Schools District website. As Monroe County kicks off, and Barren County will bring it from left to right as they're running out of bounds. Is Bewley back in there? This first, Bewley, good to have him back after being out the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I thought he was out for the game. Did not play last week, but he took that kickoff and returned it.
And that was the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial second half kickoff, our third quarter, sponsored by Extreme Health Club and ATM Media Solutions. Jay Turner with John Butler. Robert Bowers down to the sideline. He'll be reporting off and on the second half and talk with Coach Myers right after the game. Just started the second half. Barren County 21, Monroe County 12. We'll give you a scoreboard update here as soon as we get to a break. Here's Spillman, and the handoff right up the middle, and running strong with it across the 50 to the 48-yard line. It's close to a first down.
That is Kearney.
Hey, Kearney, a nice run for him, and it is. And Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sheila Perkins first down.
Yeah, we'll see how we come out now. Obviously, we didn't play bad, especially didn't play bad offensively the first half. We scored the first 3 times we had it, and the 4th time we just ran out of time at the end of the quarter for the most part. But I don't think Coach Myers was particularly happy defensively. Mm-hmm. And Monroe, to their credit, is still in this football game.
Yeah. Here's Spillman looking to throw. The pass is going to be caught by Thomas, and he'll be drilled out of bounds right around the 42.
I think it's Bird, number 2.
Oh, that was Jackson Bird. Yeah. See, I get the 2 and the 7s kind of. Might have to get my bifocals switched or something here.
Gain of 6 on the play. That's Jackson's first reception of the game. Of course, Jackson leads the team in receptions for the year. And he's having an outstanding year. He has 9 receptions and 3 touchdowns going into tonight's game.
Second down and 4.
And like I said, Monroe has been very solid defensively. They've given up some big plays, but they've also have done a pretty good job for the most part in containing Barren.
Spillman will hand it off, getting across the 40 to about the 39, maybe the 38. That's close to a first down, but shy about a half yard.
That's Corbin Wells. That's his first carry of the game.
Third down and a foot.
Now they're going to go ahead.
Well,
yeah, the official on this side
they've changed it.
First down.
First down.
You know, they started this a year ago at all levels, 2 years ago, and there's really no measuring anymore.
Thomas comes in motion to the near side, and keeping it is Spillman. Scrambling, gets some yardage. A flag on the play.
There's going to be a hold on our defensive on our offensive tackle that time, and a little bit of a hook that time that kind of sprang Tate, and You know, the one thing that you don't want to do as a lineman is if you do kind of hold or hook, don't show your hands like you didn't do it, because that's generally an indication that you probably did, and that was the correct call.
So 2 minutes in the third.
So it's going to be 1st and 20.
Yep. Trying to give you a few scores. Allen County, Scottsville 18, Glasgow 7 at the half. Bowling Green 21, Apollo 7 in the second quarter. Hart County 21, E-Town 12 in the second quarter. And a handoff from Spillman. Trying to make up some yardage there is it's Kearney.
Gain of 8. And the one thing that looks like that's a little different this week than the previous weeks is the fullback is the one that's gaining a lot of the yardage. You know, it's hard to stop both the halfbacks running wild on the ends and the fullback. And last week we gained most of our yards outside. This week it's more inside.
Yeah. Thomas in motion to the near side. Spillman.
Fumble.
And it is loose.
And I think we got it back.
Dive in there at the 40-yard line.
It was Tate Spillman. Yes, sure did. And that's one thing we've not done a lot this year is fumble, and alert job that time by Tate getting on that.
South Warren trails Gibson, Southern Indiana, 24-14. Greenwood 14, Logan County 3. Adair 35, Franklin Simpson nothing at halftime.
That's a little surprising. That big of a score.
3rd and 12, Spillman's under center. White out to the left. And the handoff is Jordan. Is it Jordan Harris?
That is Jordan Harris. Yep.
Okay, he got to the 35, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Gain of 5. Good job defensively that time by Monroe. So this is going to be 4th and 5, and I'm quite confident we're going to go for it here.
Warren East leads Warren Central 29-8 at half. Metcalf 14, Nelson County 13 at the half. On the scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Bird. Adair County 35, Franklin Simpson nothing.
These are very difficult to pick up. You know, it's 4th and every bit of 7 right here.
4th and 7. Big play here for Barren County. The backfield is split, and it is going to be a handoff coming to the near side, being chased, getting to the 30. Oh, knocked out of bounds.
Boy, it's going to be
close.
This may be a legitimate spot right here, but where I'm at, it's a 1st down.
I think it is too.
What a monster hit that time by Monroe County, but give Jordan Harris credit. He hung in there, and it looked like he was really going to make it in. I'm trying to read right here on the replay who made the hit.
Couldn't tell.
It was number 3. It was number 3.
Number 3, that's Travis Wood for Monroe County.
What a hit, but still, nevertheless, 1st down Barren, but that was a big-time hit by Wood.
Travis Wood. Ball is down at the 27 as Ward split out to the left. Briggs Harris shifts over, and the backfield is split. Handoff coming to Thomas. Thomas Downs at the 22, maybe 21, here on the near side.
Gain of about 5 on the play that time going around the right side.
Tackle was made by number 24.
Only going to give him 6. Yeah, going to give him 4. Dalen's only carried it 4 times for 14 yards. Of course, he had the big 77-yard touchdown reception, second play of the game for Barren.
Ward out to the left side once again. Got Jordan Harris and got Briggs Harris, and he moves, and then it's is it Cody Kearney in the backfield? And Spillman scrambling now, throws it toward the end zone, and it is going to be up for grabs.
Interception.
Was it intercepted?
Yep.
Right in the end zone.
Yeah, ball was underthrown that time, trying for the big play to Jackson
Bird.
Yeah, and the ball was underthrown that time, an interception that time by number 20, Briar Burke.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first. I think it's Tate's first interception of the year.
Yes.
And I think if he had a little bit more time. Somebody was wide open. Jordan Harris was wide open across the flat that nobody was around him. So big play that time by Monroe.
Yep. They've got Burke, the receiver, out of the right side. 3 players shift over to the left, and here's a snap. And with it, going to be a tackle right around the 20, 21. That is Wood on the carry. So he snapped it right to him. So he'll pick up a yard, close to 2. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that was Corbin Wells on the tackle, and looked like it's Corbin Wells that made the first hit. Colton Thomas also over there.
Burke goes wide to the right. Play clock down to Wood. He's going to keep it. Trying to go around the right side and tackle right around the 23, maybe the 24. Not a whole lot there, but he did pick up a yard or 2. Actually, a yard, looks like. 3rd down 7 for Monroe.
It'll be 3rd and 7, Monroe County.
At their own 23. 5:10 to go, 3rd quarter. Barren County up 21-12 over Monroe. Glasgow will be here next Friday night. First time the Scotties have been here in 9 years. Of course, they didn't play there for about, 5 or 6? Timeout.
Longer than that, 7 actually.
Was it 7 years?
Yep. So this would be a 3rd and 8. And so far, I don't think either team has punted.
No. Robert, do you want to give us an update down there? Robert's doing a little bit of multitasking tonight.
From what you were talking about earlier, it's drastically different game from what we were able to see last week at Warren East. We went outside, and every time we needed a big play, we were able to get one. By far, Monroe County is a better hitting team, a more physical team, and they swarmed to the ball very quickly. That last play, Tate didn't have time to step, wasn't able to set his feet, and what Jackson's been able to do a lot this year is just go up and get it over somebody. They put 2 people on him, and he couldn't do that. But on the other side, the defense has a lot more intensity, just what I've seen here in the second half, and we don't need to let them get back in the game with a score here.
That's right. 4:49 to go. 3rd period. And a pitch out from Caden Charles. Wood will throw it up field, and is it Baxter? He on the near side.
Yeah, it's another.
Some yardage on that one.
Just another. I mean, it's a halfback pass is all it is. That's a gain of 18, and last time they ran that to the left side, it was a touchdown on a go pattern. This time it's a shorter version of that, but a gain of 18. Just I'll be honest with you, wide open.
First down for Monroe County. 4:25 to play here in the 3rd. They have it at their own 41-yard line. As the snap comes to Baxter this time, shifting around and taken down at the 45.
That's by Braden Houchins on the tackle, but still gain of 4.
Houchins had 11 tackles last week against Warren East. Second down and about 7 for the Falcons. As they bring Gerald's back in.
Just got to give Monroe, I'm just very, very impressed with how they're making do without a quarterback, basically.
Mm-hmm. And it is
Bork.
Is it Baxter?
It's Baxter.
Baxter, number 4. And he gets a first down. On the right side of the field across the 50, the Trojan territory to 47.
Yeah, gain
Actually,
of
46.
Yeah, gain of 9 on the play. Another first down for Monroe, and very impressive drive going on right now by Monroe. Just a monster hole on the right side. We went for the fake that time, and that just opened up a huge hole.
Burke on the near side for the Falcons. And we're going to get a timeout called by Monroe County.
It could be a big timeout. It's their second timeout of the half, and we're still just in the 3rd quarter right here. So we'll just see how that plays out late in the game. If Monroe is in need of stopping the clock or something later on.
So we have only one more left. 3:06 to go, 3rd quarter. Barren County 21, Monroe County 12.
I just think Barren, we're up 9, and I'm not saying that we're or any threat right now to get behind, to lose right now. But I just think we need to start stopping people. To be honest with you, we didn't stop anybody last week, and Monroe right now is causing some problems. To be honest with you, It's 3 minutes left in the half in the third quarter, and I just think we need to stop.
Got Massey here on the near side, along with Baxter for Monroe County. With the signal caller, and he hands it off here on the near side. That is Burke. As he goes down at the 37.
Tackle by Tate Spillman on the jet sweep that time. That was a good job defensively by the Trojans.
Tackle was made by number 9, Briggs Harris.
Second down, 8 for Monroe.
No gain. Correction. Pick up a couple on that play. It'll be second down and 8.
Ball is at the 44 of the Trojans. They send Massey and Burke out to the right. Baxter goes in motion right, and the fake handoff from Wood. He keeps it, and he's going to pick up a couple of yards. And maybe spot him for just one.
Wood on the carry.
So it brings up third down at 7.
Brian Wilson.
Look like 52 for the Trojans.
Bryson Wilson on the stop.
Gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Coming down to the 2-minute mark of the third.
But we've had trouble getting our defense off the field. But these 3rd and 7s and 4th and whatever, we've just have had a hard time for 2 weeks now getting these big stops.
Yeah. Burke out to the right. Wood takes the snap. He's looking. He's scrambling. He's finding a little gap. He's on the run. Trying to get to the 30. Does. Now 25. And finally down at the 22. There's a late flag.
Yeah, it's going to be a face mask at the end of the play. And that was just a big play that time by the quarterback. The running back, he looked like he's going to try to throw and decided to keep it. He's going to pick up close to 22 on the carry, and then you're going to add a 15-yard face mask at the end of the run too.
Face mask penalty against Barren County.
So they're threatening again.
The penalty will result in a Falcon first down.
That's Barron's 5th penalty for 50 yards, and that's Monroe's 7th first down.
Yeah. This time the snap comes to Baxter. Baxter trying to squirt his way through, and
that's a lot of yards.
Stopped at the so they put it the 7.
Yeah, gain of every bit of 6 down there. Just a big hole right there.
It'll be second down, 4 to go.
2nd and 4 from the 7, or maybe the 6. And the run's coming to the left side of the field. Tackle right at the 5. That was Baxter, I think, on the run.
That's a good play that time by Corbin Wells, and also Tate Spillman was in on that tackle. No gain on the play.
So 3rd down and 4 at 6.
This is obviously, try not to be Captain Obvious. This is 4 down territory, and we're about to end of the quarter. It's 21-12 with 20 seconds, and the clock is rolling.
Massey and Burke out of the right side. Snap comes to Wood, and he's going to keep it.
Did not get it.
No. In fact, I don't know that he
lost the helmet too.
Yeah. And that will end the third quarter, and it's going to be 4th down for Monroe County when we come back for our final quarter of play here on Homecoming Night 2024. Trojans 21, Monroe County 12. This is Trojan Football brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan in Glasgow on 104 The Score.
Kentucky. It's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an
It is
unmatched
4th and
service
4.
guarantee.
Very interesting.
At the 6.
Going for the field goal, which would make it a one-possession game. I understand it.
And here's the kick by Morris. It's up, and it is good.
Yep, good good decision. It gets them within 6.
Just starting this fourth quarter.
23-yard field goal.
That's by Maddox Morris.
Yeah, that's after missing the extra points, and you have doubt on that right there, and then you add the angle to it. But that was a good call by Coach Pettit, obviously. I mean, when it goes in, it's even a better call, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at least Barren got a stop. 3's better than 7, but that's. I think if you ask, and Robert's down there, I think if you asked Monroe before the game without the quarterback, would you take being down 21-15 with 11:56 left in the game? I'd say Monroe would definitely take that.
Yeah.
And number 9.
This fourth quarter is brought to you by CPC Commodities. Proven at our farm, made for yours. It comes to the left side of the field. He'll go out of bounds at about the 28. 21-15, Barren County.
Legal penalty.
Bob was trying to talk to us, but we got too many people standing between us and him. I was going to say, they had an opportunity to kick a field goal last week and beat Glasgow, but didn't. And
I do think sometimes, too, with those decisions, it's on the turf. I think oftentimes it may be easier in terms of your traction and so forth. But that's obviously when you make it, your decision is right. If you don't, you're going, well, why did he go for it? Why did he kick the field goal? But you can't second guess after you see the result. So we're going to take the penalty and force them to kick again. I didn't even know that you could do that, to be honest with you.
We got a kick off from the 35. That is Thompson. And bringing it up to the 50. And they've got
and 7 flags
everywhere.
Went right at the tackle, which normally means when it's at the tackle, oftentimes it is a face mask. That was 17 for the Trojans.
Browning.
Yeah, and you're going to add a face mask as well. So we're going to get it inside the 40 of Monroe.
It ends up being a 30-yard decision because we would have got it at the 35. So big-time decision there to make them re-kick it.
Right, and a good decision by Baylor Browning by catching it too. He could have let it go to the our backs in the very, very back, and he caught the line drive, and then that was a very, very good decision on both the coach and Baylor Browning's part.
So the Trojans have it at the Falcon 35. Ward's out to the left, backfield split. Spillman. He's going to keep it, being chased, lots of pressure. And, put him down at the ball got away wide.
He did fumble, but it was after he hit the turf, and he was thrown to the ground
at the 40-yard line.
And give Monroe credit again, too. They've done a really good job of scouting that time, and they did not go for the fake. And that's going to be a loss of 5 on the play.
So second down 15 for the Trojans.
They're almost daring us to throw. We've only thrown it. Of course, we've only had it 2 times in the second half. This is just the second possession that we've had. Scored the first time. But I think we're probably going to have to go over the top a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Spillman on the count. Thomas goes in motion right. Handoff. Kearney breaking free. In there, got some yardage. I don't know if he got the first down. He crossed the 30.
Yeah, what do I know? Go over the top, and we gave it to Kearney on a fullback dive, and he picked up 11 on the play.
It's going to be third down and 4.
It'll be third down and 4.
10:38 to play in the ball game. Barren County 21, Monroe County 15.
That's Kearney's 9th carry for 54 yards.
So they send Ward out to the right. The backfield is split again. This time a handoff.
Corbin Wells.
And
he's going to be short.
Got a yard or 2.
Corbin is the other fullback and only going to pick up 2 on the play, so it's going to be fourth and 2.
Number 26.
And I'm going to call this is it's a big play because, like I said, we've had trouble stopping anybody here and only up 6.
Pick up another couple, it'll be
we put ourselves in danger of going behind if we give the ball back to Monroe right here.
Yep. Here we go. Here's Spillman. He's going to keep it, trying to punch it through to get the first down. Did he make it? I believe he did.
Yeah, and this is just old school quarterback sneak. It's the second sneak that we've run. This is not like Tate taking it himself and running around the end. That's just right up the middle, right off the center. And our center is outside too, by the way.
Mm-hmm. But Edward Jones, financial advisor Sheila Perkins, first down.
Gain of 3. That's Barron's 14th first down.
Just inside the 25 and at the 24 of Monroe County. Spillman on the count. Handoff. And that's ended at the 15.
That's Jordan Harris.
Oh, no, as well as I said. Yeah. As well as in there, 26 and 20. Those numbers are hard to read from where we are.
I can tell you on replay.
Yeah, you can look at it on the Glasgow EPB instant replay.
It's even hard on replay. It was 26.
It was Wells then.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Second down 2.
And Jordan Harris is also in the game right next to him, too.
Yeah, 8:45 to play here in the football game, 21-15. Trojans on a second down and 2. Spillman, a fumble.
I don't think we got it either.
Monroe's got it.
Sure did. Fumbled the snap that time, and a big turnover. It's turnover number 2 for the Trojans.
Recovered by number 60.
Wow.
And that was on the exchange between the center and Tate. Yeah, the ball looked like it never even got to Tate. I just saw it dribbling on the ground.
Yeah, Cayman Page came up with it for Monroe County.
Well, the defense got to make a play now. Got to bail us out.
Mm-hmm. Quarterback, that was Gerald's, and hands it off and coming up field, crossing the 25 to about the 26.
That's Baxter. Good job of
Baxter.
Good job of blocking. Going to pick up of 8 on the play. He's carried 11 for 44.
Second and about a yard to go, Falcons.
Big turnover by Barren. 8:06 to play. Leading by 6. Allen County Scouts leading Glasgow 25-7. So they head toward the end of the third. Here's Generals on the handoff, busting up the middle and crossing the 40 to the 42. That is 32. Wade Carnahan, is that his first carry?
That's his first carry.
That play resulted in a Falcon first down.
Going to pick up a 15 on the play.
When we didn't score at the end of the first half, it went out of everything, and it's continuing to go Monroe's way.
I agree. Right now, the team that's playing with the most confidence is Monroe.
Mm-hmm. They go to the wishbone set. And this time a handoff. On the run, it's Baxter.
Good gracious.
Baxter gets another first down for Monroe County.
They are just mashing us right up the middle that time. Gain of 15.
Is that the 42? Timeout.
Good timeout by Barren. I think we need a timeout to regroup more than anything else.
So 7:05 to go in the football game. It's Barren County 21, Monroe County 15 as Falcons are driving the ball downfield. This timeout brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Next Friday night, Glasgow Scotty, 7 o'clock. We'll be on there just after 6:30 with the broadcast. Glasgow's won the past 3 games in a row and 8 of the last 9 against the Trojans. Of course, a thriller last season, 36-35, double overtime. And you go back over the past 26 years when the KHSAA began posting scores online, Barren County just has 4 wins over the Scotties. And they've been close ones, too. 1 point in overtime in 98, 3-point win in overtime in 06, 1-point win in 08, and a 3-point win in 14. They did not play between 17 and 22. So it'll be 10 years the Trojans had a victory over the Scotties if they can get it next Friday night. Here's Wood with it for Monroe, and he gets stopped. May have got a yard.
Gain of 1 on the play, and I just thought that was an outstanding timeout that time. Sometimes it's like a basketball timeout, or sometimes it's just a timeout to stop the other team's momentum, regroup, and so forth. But we're up 6, but it certainly doesn't seem like we're the team that's up 6 right now.
Got Denton here on the near side. They're in the wishbone formation as Gerald's pitches it out. It's Wood. Wood trying to make the cut on the left end and squirts his way up to the 35, I guess it is.
Yeah, gain of 6. It looked like to me we had them stop right around for about 1 yard, and they turned it up the field. We broke 2 tackles. Gain of 6. It's 70 yards so far on the ground by Wood.
3rd down and 3 for Monroe County. Receivers left and right. Gerald's under center. Back in that wishbone again. And Barren jumps off sides. And that will give Monroe an automatic first down.
Penalty against Barren County. That's a 5-yard penalty.
That'll put the football at the Barren 30.
We are in serious trouble right here. Up 6 with 5 minutes to go.
And there's the handoff coming to Wood on the left tackle, and he's going to push it forward down to the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
You almost, in a weird way, because I just have a sense they're going to score. If they're going to score, they need to score now, right?
Yeah.
Well, we have enough time to come back, to be honest with you. I hate for them to just keep on grounding it in and score in under 2 minutes. But right now, we have got to get a stop, and we haven't shown that we have been able to.
Gerald's hands it off, and not much there on that one.
Tackle by Wells.
Yeah, that was who's coming off the bottom of the stack there.
Number 4,
Baxter.
Carry tackle made by number 55, Grayson Billingsley.
Another 3rd and 2.
3rd down, 2 to go.
3rd and 2. Big play for the Falcons. 4:35 to go in the ball game. It's 21-15 Trojans.
Stop, fumble, something.
Yep. Gerald's is under center. They're back in the wishbone again. And
there you go.
How about
Braden Houchins?
Big stop by Braden Houchins for a loss on the play. 3 or 4 yard loss.
Yeah, big defensive play that time by Braden. Braden just was blitzing from the linebacker position that time. We basically just kind of sold out and sent everybody through there. Loss of 4 on the play. And that's going to bring 4th and 6, and just a big play right there.
Yep.
So here's the biggest play. If you want to know what the biggest play of the game is, this is the biggest play so far. 4th and 6 right here.
And here's the Snap. Looking. Oh, he broke free. Wood gets rid of the football. It's caught at the 12-yard line by Caden Geralds.
What a play that time. That was designed as a rollout pass to the right, and we had great pressure that time, but he got away from us and then just made a little flip pass across the middle. Gain of 14, first down for Monroe. Huge play by Wood.
The snap this time comes to Baxter. Baxter is going to get brought down for about a yard loss.
I think now we're going to have to decide. Loss of 2 on the play. There's going to come a point in time where we may have to start using timeouts just in case if they score, we're going to have enough time.
Ball is at the 13. Second down and 11.
Of course, Monroe is all in on this drive. They're in no hurry. Monroe only has 1 timeout left.
Yeah. Burke out to the left side. They kind of spread it out here. Snap comes, and it's handed off to Burke. Burke going to be stopped at the 10. It'll be a gain of 3. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
And this is a tough call, too, for Coach Myers. What do you do right here? Do you let them play it out, or do you stop the clock? And 3rd and 8, I'd probably do just what he's doing, probably don't call timeout, and you just got to hope that your defense has got to stop them on the next two possessions right here. It's 3rd and 8.
And there's a snap coming to Wood. Wood coming to the left side, and down at the 9, maybe the 8.
That was Cole Thomas and Wells again on the tackle. Gain of 2. And
brings up 4th and 7.
I think it's possible Monroe could possibly call timeout now because this is their game.
Yeah, they only got 1 more. Minute and a half to play.
If I'm guessing, this is going to go to Wood, and he's going to have the option to either pass or run. If I'm guessing, probably to the left side.
And it's Wood. He's going to the left side. He's looking toward the end zone to Burke, and it is going to be knocked away. Triple coverage over there on Burke, left side of the end zone.
And that's exactly what it was. It was a halfback pass going left, and we had triple coverage that time, and we knocked it down. So huge stop for Barren, and now Barren is in 1 first down, wins the ball game for Barren. And it was several players over there. Tate Spillman was over there, and Dakota Wade, and number 9 Briggs Harris was all over there trying to. They broke that play up, but that's a huge play for the Trojan defense.
Got to go down to Robert if we can get the microphone to work there. Got a leg cramp.
Here's what I'll say. We're going back and forth. Let them score, use their timeouts. And a lot of credit goes to Myers and the kids because we trusted our defense. It's a unit that has been key, best, and gave up a lot of points last year. Hadn't been able to stop them, but we trusted them and got a big stop. Now get a first down and win the game.
Yeah, one first down wins it for Barren. Obviously, you got to hang on the ball. We've turned it over twice. We've had some snap issues, so that's the first big thing. Got to hold on to the ball.
Yep.
And
there's the first snap.
Okay, we're going to take a knee, so evidently we've got it timed just right where
that's right. They've only got 1 timeout. They're not even going to use it, it looks like.
Or they will use it maybe the next time. Maybe. Right. I don't know.
Not here. They're not going to. It'll be 25 seconds. It'll be under when we snap.
They're shaking hands, so evidently they're not going to. Okay.
Well,
all right.
How about that?
I think that's a great win for the Trojans. It wasn't beautiful at times. Got to give Monroe. I mean, I know we're on the Barren County Network. Got to give them credit. I mean, what a game plan that they had coming over here. They've got to be really, really happy. But to go 4-0, it's been forever that Barron's been 4-0. I think both sides are very, very happy.
Yep. Go back to 1995, Billy Lindsay's first year. The Trojans went 5-0 to start the season, and now Trojans with John Myers at the helm, starting the season at 4-0 here in 2024. 21-15 is the final score. Barren County wins it on this homecoming night, 2024, over the Monroe County Falcons to go to 4-0 on the season. We'll come back with a post-game report in a moment. This is Trojan Football, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan in Glasgow on 104 The Score.
You know, our dental health is like the window to our overall health. That's why it's so important to make sure you're getting your regular checkups. Hey, I'm Kelly McKay, and I've been trusting Kuzma Family Dentistry for several years. I feel very calm and comfortable with my dental hygienist, Amanda, along with Dr. Mark and Dr. Drew. Well, the entire staff, actually. If you are new to our community or looking for dental care, I recommend Kuzma Family Dentistry, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow. Call for an appointment, 270-651-2638.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
If you're like most Barren County farmers, you want feed products and nutritional supplements that are proven to work for your operation. No time on your farm to mess around. CPC Commodities understands, so they provide quality feeds they can stand behind. CPC Commodities offers direct-to-farm delivery options. Direct-to-farm. For bulk or bagged feed, minerals, tubs, and farm hardware. CPC Commodities. Proven on our farm, made for yours. Call toll-free 888-618-6455.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Barren County 21, Monroe County 15 here on homecoming night 2024 as we get into our SCRTC postgame report. The NFL Network now available on SCRTC channel 124 or 424 in high definition. Scoring summary for the ball game brought to you by Southern States Co-op in Glasgow, the new location on Cross Street. First touchdown of the ball game came at 8:53 to go in the first quarter. 77-yard pass from quarterback Tate Spillman to Dalen Thomas to give the Trojans a 6-0 lead. Jacob Dooley kicked the extra point to make it 7-0 Trojans. 1:08 to go in the first. It was a 35-yard pass from Tate Spillman to Zay Ward. Make it 13-0 in favor of the Trojans. Jacob Dooley kicks the extra point to make it 14-0. Before we continue our rest of our scoring summary, let's go down to Robert Bauer, who's got Coach John Myers down on the field.
See if we can find a spot where we pick it up here. Coach, Monroe County didn't have their quarterback tonight, kind of came out and hit you hard and gave you a game here, maybe didn't expect that. Tell me what you found out about your team tonight.
Well, you know, when adversity struck, we kept playing. We kept playing hard. We were struggling. They were giving us some sets and looks that we hadn't and weren't really prepared for, and we just had to keep making some adjustments on the defensive side of the ball. And offensively, I just did a pitiful job of play call tonight. I'm really disappointed in myself and in some of the situations I put us in. I took some shots passing there late in the first half and right there again in the third quarter there that I shouldn't have. And we're running the ball pretty well. They did a great job of taking away the outside, and I should have just kept pounding them inside, and I didn't. And I'm very disappointed in myself. I put our kids in a bad spot, and fortunately they bailed me out. And Coach Perkins and the defense stepped up. Coach Perkins and our defense sick over giving up 52 points last week, and I told Coach, I said, man, don't be sick, but I said, we won the game. We scored 60 points, they scored 52, and we found a way to win. I said, there's going to be a night coming soon when our defense bails our offense out because our offense struggles, and tonight was that night. Our defense had their backs against the wall right there, and hold that team to 15 points under the situation. We gave up one big long play, we busted play, in the first half, and but hey, my hat's off to Monroe County. Coach Pettit always has those guys ready to play. They're always strong and physical, and it's one of the deals where we just didn't execute on the offensive side. We had a couple of turnovers when we had a chance to put the game away. But we made an adjustment on the defensive side of the ball. We went from our 40 to our down call and got after them, and that was really good to us. That was really good to us there on that last drive. But the great thing was our defense stepped up and got a couple stops there. They got a stop and forced a field goal, and then they got a stop right there at the end of the ball game. So hats off to the defensive guys tonight.
A lot of trust in that defense, and they kind of stood up for you and helped you win that football game. So we go into the week off or the week here, practice 4-0, looking forward to a big game next week, and what's our preparation look like, and obviously a lot of excitement 4-0 going into the Glasgow game.
Well, there is. It feels a lot better being 4-0 going in that game than it does 3-1. So we're excited about that opportunity, but we got to play better. If we expect to win next week, we have to play a lot better than we did tonight.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy it tonight, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, Jen.
All right. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Coach John Myers. Congratulations to the Trojans, 21-15. And, John, it may be Friday the 13th, but we did get a win. And this game did not last, with homecoming and everything, a little less than 2 hours.
That's exactly right. It's what happens when both teams run the ball a lot, and there was no really injuries at all. So and plus to give the officials credit, didn't throw a lot of flags and they marked it quick. Mm-hmm. So the game time, if we can play every game in 2 hours, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Remind you, you're listening to our broadcast and watching on BCHS Live, 104.7 FM and 12:30 AM, WCDS Glasgow, online at 104thescore.com. And we were in the scoring summary brought to you by Southern States Co-op in Glasgow. We finished up the first quarter. In the second quarter, with 11:50 to go, it was Travis Wood from Monroe County scoring on a 54-yard pass from Briar Burke, or actually Travis Wood to Briar Burke. It was a 54-yard pass to make it 14-6. The kick was blocked for the extra point. 6:07 to go in the second quarter. It was Cody Kearney for Barren County at a 2-yard run. Jacob Dooley's kick made it 21-6. Trojans. With 4:11 to go in the half, Monroe County's Braden Baxter scores at a 4-yard run. 2-point conversion failed, made it 21-12 Barren County. And no one scored in the third quarter, and they only scored in the fourth quarter just inside the 12-minute mark at 11:56, 4 seconds into the second quarter. It was a 23-yard field goal by Monroe County's kicker Maddox Morris, which trimmed the lead to 21-15, and that is our final score tonight.
All right, let's look at the stats for Monroe County. They carried it 30 times for 109 yards. They were led on the ground by Travis Wood, who basically was their quarterback slash running back, played most of the night in the Wildcat. He carried it 17 times for 74 yards and made a lot of tackles too, made a lot of throws. He was really, really good for Monroe. Braden Baxter also carried it 14 times for 58 yards and a touchdown. Through the air, Monroe was 4 out of 5. The only incompletion was the one at the very end in the end zone and on the breakup that saved the game. 111 yards and 1 touchdown. Total yards, and that was all by Travis Wood too, by the way. Total yards for Monroe, 269. They had 12 first downs. They were penalized 2 times for 20 yards, and they did not turn it over. For the Trojans, Barren County, we carried it 30 times for 109 yards. A little deceiving. Remember, 35 yards. We lost 35 yards on basically the last play of the first half when we snapped it over Tate's head. On the ground, Tate carried it 3 times for 3 yards. Jackson Bird had 1 carry for 12. Jordan Harris carried it 7 for 25. Dalen Thomas 4 for 14. Corbin Wells carried it 3 times for 13, and the big one, the big carrier of the night was Cody Kearney for that fullback position. Carried it 9 for 54 yards and a touchdown, and he did a really good job inside the tackles, and that's where most of our and I think Coach Myers was alluding to that as well. Probably should have. I think he wanted to probably go back and give that ball a little bit more to the fullback between him and Wells. Total yards on the ground, 109. Through the air, Tate Spillman was 7 of 10 for 155. He had 2 touchdowns and he had 1 interception. Jackson Berg, quiet night for Jackson, the leading receiver. He only had 1 catch for 6 yards. Dalen Thomas he had 2 catches for 80 yards, including the 77-yard touchdown pass in the first quarter. Briggs Harris had 1 catch for 7. Zay Wood had a good night for Zay. Zay carried, he had 3 catches for 74 yards and a touchdown, including that 35-yard touchdown. So total yards for Barren, 264. Actually, Monroe had 5 more yards, 269 to 264. Barren had 14 first downs. They were penalized 6 for 55 and had 2 turnovers, 1 interception, 1 fumble. But, I think both teams probably came out of this game pleased. I think Barren is more relieved, especially with Monroe not having the quarterback. Branson Williams is a really good player, did not play. And I think Monroe, deep down, has to be pretty, I don't know if satisfied is the right word, but they got to be fairly pleased with coming within probably 1 minute of beating Barren tonight. So Barren moves on to Glasgow 4-0, and that's the first time we've been 4-0 and
since '95.
The last time the Locusts came around, maybe. So so that's a big win. Not our best game, but to give Monroe credit, boy, Monroe is just they got a really good football team. When they play you that tough without the quarterback, I mean they played well. But Barren made enough plays, and it was good to see the defense get the stop rather than the offense have to win the game. The defense got the stop at the end of the game, and that maybe that'll give a little bit of jolt of confidence to Barren. I mean, Corbin Wells had a big night defensively, and so did Braden Hutchins had the big hit that established the last play being like 4th and 8. He had the big hit for like a loss of 5 that kind of made the hit for Monroe at the end of the game.
This is the SCRTC postgame report. The NFL Network now available on SCRTC Channel 124 or 424 in high definition. When we come back, we will update you on other scores from around the area. Brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. Again, the final score here tonight, Barren County 21, Monroe County 15. Back with more in a moment. This is Trojan Football, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet Cadillac Nissan in Glasgow on 104 The Score.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
If you're like most Barren County farmers, you want feed products and nutritional supplements that are proven to work for your operation. No time on your farm to mess around. CPC Commodities understands, so they provide quality feeds they can stand behind. CPC Commodities offers direct-to-farm delivery options. Direct-to-farm. For bulk or bagged feed, minerals, tubs, and farm hardware. CPC Commodities. Proven on our farm, made for yours. Call toll-free 888-618-6455.
Barren County wins it 21-15 over Monroe County here in Homecoming 2024. Congratulations, Katie Elmore, named the Homecoming Queen for 2024 here at Barren County. Time to finish up our broadcast here tonight with a final look at the scoreboard, brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. And some final scores here. Clinton County beats Jenkins tonight. I think it's their first win of the season, 50-8.
Well, they earned it.
Over Jenkins at Jenkins.
They had a long way.
They had a long way to go. Russell County beats Casey County tonight, 51-0. Adair County over Franklin Simpson tonight, 42-7.
Man, that surprises me.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a lot closer than that. Let's see. Hart County in the fourth quarter, they lead Elizabethtown 34-12.
They continue their roll of 2 good years.
Yep. Warren East, they've started a running clock in the fourth quarter with Warren Central. Warren East 43, Warren Central 8. Gibson, Southern Indiana over South Warren right now, 24-14. And let's see, I don't know if we got anything else or not. Glasgow is trailing Allen County, Scottsville 25-7. ACS 25, Glasgow 7 into the fourth quarter. And I believe that's Metcalfe County 28, Nelson County 13. That was after 3. I guess we're one of the earlier games to get finished.
Outside of a running clock, this is the fastest football game without a running clock than I think we've ever sit through. I mean, it was 2 hours.
Brandon Combs.
With homecoming.
Yeah, with homecoming at that. Warren East beats Central 43-14. That's the final score. Raiders over the Dragons. So that will about wrap it up here. Again, next week, the Glasgow Scouties will be here. 7 o'clock kickoff. We'll be on there at 6:30 with our broadcast here on 104.7 The Score and 104thescore.com and BCHS Live. So hopefully the weather will be good next Friday night. We get closer to fall, officially fall, but we're still in the... When is fall? When does it officially start? Is it October?
Now we're in fall.
Is it already started?
Yeah.
Our summer's out of the way.
Oh, yeah. We're in fall.
Okay. I didn't know when the official start of fall was.
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I think so.
Well, okay. I'm ready for fall.
Sometime after Labor Day. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought we were in fall.
I didn't think it started till like after fall break.
Well, you can't wear white pants now, right?
Yes.
That's after Labor Day.
Okay. Axe is our studio producer, and he says autumn officially starts, and Lisa Blair, they both text the same time. They're all listening. September 22nd.
Okay.
What is today, the 13th? So we got 9 more days and fall officially begin.
Well, sue me. I was wrong on that. Apologize.
All right, I want to thank our BCHS live crew there in Russell at the helm, John Butler, Robert Bauer, our studio producer. Till next Friday, this is Jay Turner. Thanks for being with us. Have a great weekend and good night from Trojan Field.